here I have the Be Quiet light-based 900DX series, and the one I have here, you can see there's no fans. I kind of like that they offer this option because sometimes you want to go ahead and put on your own fans, so that way you're not wasting more money on buying the case. So with this case, we're able to go ahead and display it in two ways. So kind of like what you see right now, upright and kind of more like a regular case. Or you can go ahead and lay it on its back here. And you can go ahead and grab the feet and they just go on here on its places right here. And then you can just go ahead and lay it down. So this way you're able, pretty much you have all the window here on the side, top. So you're able to pretty much see everything. And the GPU is kind of like on vertical right now. So you don't even need a vertical GPU mount or anything like that. So everything you see on this case is pretty much removable. So you can go ahead and remove the side window panel here and then the front as well. So it will make it super easy, especially if you're doing any like custom liquid cooling. It just makes it super easy to get in there and do your thing. Just going around the case here, looking at the front, here we have a Type-C USB, which is a 3.2 Gen 2. And then we also get the two USB 3.2 Type-A's here, the power button. And also you can see up here, that's the ARGB controller button. And then we also got the reset and the combined HD audio jack. Looking at the other side here, we have a mesh. And looking at the back here, we are able to go ahead and fit a 140mm or a 120mm fan. Since this is a dual chamber case, we have the power supply, which is going behind the motherboard here. And then down here, we are able to go ahead and vertically mount our GPU. So this can go ahead and just turn around. So right now, let's go ahead and just go ahead and remove the glass panel here. Okay, good thing is the screws do not come out all the way, which is nice. So you're not gonna lose those. It just slides and comes off. And this is definitely a thick tempered glass here. And if you want to go ahead and remove the front tempered glass here, we just need to take off these two screws. So one up here, one down here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So we got the screws off. So pretty much it just slides out. And this is the front tempered glass here. And taking a look at how many fans you're able to fit here. So pretty much you're able to go ahead and do 3 120s or 3 140s, which is nice. Definitely the 140s I would go for because it kind of fills the space up, which is nice. And same kind of thing here on the side. So pretty much you're able to go ahead and do 3 like 120s or 140s. And then at the top, same idea again. So 3 140s or 120s. When we're looking at the radiator at the top, you're able to go from 120 up to 420mm. And on the side, 120 to 360mm. And on the rear, so you can go ahead and fit like a 120 or 140 if you wanted to. And at the bottom down here, you're able to go from 120 to 420mm. This case seems small, but you're definitely able to go ahead and fit a lot of things in here. And the bottom here, we're able to go ahead and remove this. So it will make it easier for you to go ahead and mount your fans or your radiator. So you can just go ahead and take this off. So mount your fans and everything and then just go ahead and put it in there. And at the bottom here, we do have a filter, but in order to get to it, we have to do something else here. If you have your case upright, if you're gonna keep it this way, then it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge to go ahead and remove. But if you're mounting this case on the side like this, then it's gonna be an easy job. We just have to unscrew this, and then this whole piece just slides off. And this is where we have the filter. So you are able to go ahead and take the filter out, like so, and it just slides off. And this is the kind of quality filter you're getting here. So at the bottom here, so if you're mounting this sideways, to go ahead and remove the feet, you can just go ahead and take these off. And then you can go ahead and mount those underneath. And if you wanna, and it's super easy, they just go like here and rotate. And now looking at the top here, this is where we have the Be Quiet logo. So if you're gonna be laying this on the side, it pretty much is, everything is gonna look good. And to go ahead and go to the top, all we have to do is just unscrew this. And then it just slides again, just kind of like what we saw at the bottom. And this is where we have the filter again. So same idea, it comes off. So same filter as well. Definitely love that they included this kind of filter here because it doesn't have like too much of an opening, so not much dust is gonna get in. So when I was saying everything comes off out of this case, pretty much everything. So, and here, so you can go ahead and mount your radiator or fans, and then just stick this back in there. So it has the same one as the bottom one, so you cannot kind of mix them up, which is nice. Looking at the motherboard section here, you are able to fit an eATX here without any problems. And we got a nice like mini openings here. It's not like when you mount your motherboard, you're not gonna have space for your cables to go through. This is definitely not gonna give you that issue, which is nice. The other cool thing is this GPU holder here. So you're able to go ahead and extend this. So there's like so much going on in the front, we still haven't gotten to the back yet. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back here. So we're just gonna go ahead and unscrew these. And that's the back area. The good thing is, even this does come with a nice mesh filter. I don't know if you can see it, it's very thin here. So it's definitely the same as we saw before. So the whole back area here, it does have a filter, which is nice. Since like the whole thing has an opening, the filter definitely will make a huge difference here. So before we go ahead and take a look at anything else, let's see what we have in this box here. So we got like a foam here and also some zip ties and the screws. Taking a look at down here, we have the ARGB and fan controller, which is nice. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fans, which you can go ahead and fit here. And even the cables, they gone ahead and made those white, which I like. Even the cables up here and all the cables that you see, they're all white, which is nice. And down here, we do have the hard drive cages, and we are able to go ahead and remove the whole thing. So we got one more screw up here, so a total of 4 screws. And now we're able to go ahead and just remove the whole drive cage here. And this is how it looks like. So this piece here, that's for the power supply, and you're not gonna have any problems fitting any big power supply here at all. So right now the back here is looking pretty clean, so you're able to go ahead and take this part off if you wanted to. So if you just go ahead and unscrew this, and this just comes out. So this will make it easier for you to go ahead and put all the cables and everything that you need to do, and then once you're done, just go ahead and put the cover there, and then you're good to go. And here we have all the cables that you need, the power, the USB Type-C, Type-A, and the audio. And just to make the cable routing cleaner, so we got these rubber here, so you're able like to go ahead and move those. So they move very easily, but they go back in place, which is nice. And this is kind of like how they look like in front. So when you're routing your cables through, and even at the bottom here as well. This is the AIO I will be using on this build here. So this is the 420mm Silent Loop 3. Really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions about this case here, go ahead and leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer it. And I'll see you on the next video.